Hi everybody, and welcome to the Ric Wesley Show. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head men's basketball coach, Ric Wesley. Coach, thanks for joining me again this week.
Nice to be here.
Well, you had a 1-1 week last week. Put you at 17-8 overall. You're 14-7 in GLIAC play with the final week of the regular season here. Let's start with Thursday's win over Saginaw. You went on the road and got a solid road victory in a game you trailed early, I believe by 11 points, but you came back late in the first half and then strong throughout the entire second half. You ended up shooting just under 54%, for the game, holding Saginaw to 28% shooting. The Cardinals were only 3 of 21 from three-point range, and you had great senior leadership from your guys. Tyrone Lee had 13 points and 9 rebounds. Tony Peters had 12 points and 7 boards, a very good game for him off the bench. And Breland Hogan added 10 points, 4 boards, and 4 assists. And that was a solid victory against a team that had been playing very well.
Yeah, it really was. And surprising those numbers you mentioned, because we didn't really get off to a great start even in the first half. They played pretty good. And so, it shows that we really got better as the game went on. Started off first half, our team struggled a little bit on the offensive end. We were almost too unselfish. I thought we overpassed the ball. Tony Peters came in and really gave us a great spark in the first half, hit some shots, really played aggressively. And then as time went on, I just thought we played better and better. We continued to play good defense. We really guarded them well at the three-point line. They were a team that had been really shooting well from the three-point line. We got out there. We limited their penetration, which took away the kinds of threes they had been getting, I think. And so all in all, it was really a good, solid road win at a key time in the year, and a lot of guys raised their level of play.
Yeah, it was your final road regular season game. You came home on Saturday to take on Wayne State, obviously first place in the overall standings, and they came out with a 75-57 win. Wayne State, shot almost 59% from the field. They made 8 of 15 three-pointers, which is kind of uncommon for them. Free throws were kind of a big story too. They made 19. You only shot 15. You shot 51%. Offensively, you had a good thing going. Ricky Carball had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Ryan Saban had 13 points. But ultimately, Wayne State just played a strong second half.
Yeah, I don't think the final score was indicative of how the game was. They were the better team. We were right there at halftime, and it was a back and forth game. First half, I thought we were a little sloppy offensively. We gave away several possessions on just carelessness. And then as we got in the second half, they had a little barrage there. We made a couple three-pointers back-to-back, and they got the game stretched out to about a 12-point lead. And it just kind of stayed that way most of the second half. And, we had some good moments offensively, but we just could not find a way to stop them. They really shot the ball well. They made 8 threes. They had not been shooting the ball well. They made their free throws. They just were very efficient. They were very opportunistic. They had several good plays late in the shot clock. And, we fouled a little bit late. We gambled a little bit late, and it probably added to the deficit. But I just got to give them a lot of credit. I thought they were really just a much better team than we were on that night. So, we're a little short-handed, and Tyrone got in foul trouble as well. So those things don't help us against a team the caliber of Wayne State. Just at this point in the year, can't dwell on it. Got to put it in the rearview mirror, move forward, and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, and only one game this week for you. It's your regular season finale this Saturday night here at home against Ferris State, a team you lost to earlier in the season, 59-58 at their place. Had a last-second shot, rim out, that would have gave you the win. You're sitting in 4th place in the GLIAC right now. There's a lot of uncertainty as to who you'll play in the first round of the tournament next week, so it's kind of a 2-part question. But if you win, you'll be a 4 seed and you'll host. That much we know. So, and there's a chance it could be Ferris State again next week. So I guess kind of a 2-parter. Just talk about Ferris State this weekend, and then obviously looking ahead to next week's GLIAC tournament.
Well, it's hard to look ahead. I mean, obviously we're just battling for our lives now. We're a kind of a banged up club. We've got a lot of issues in terms of injuries and things like that. So we're just trying to find a way. I mean, every win we have, I feel like is a big one for us at this time. Being back home, it's going to be nice. It's going to be senior night. Get a chance to honor our 3 seniors. Breland Hogan, Tony Peters, Tyrone Lee, and all those guys have done a great job and been a big part of our program. So, we certainly want to play well for them. Ferris, it's always a rivalry game.
Sure.
They got us up there. We had a good game with them up there. going to be a little bit of a different look, I think, from both clubs. They're a little banged up. We're a little banged up. But it should make for an interesting game. I would anticipate it's going to go right down to the wire. Clearly, it has some implications for conference tournament. I would love to be at home. Whoever we play, it's certainly an easier way to go. But we just got to find a way. We just got to find a way. We've got to get some guys to be at their best. We've got to keep guys out of foul trouble. We need some guys maybe to do some things they haven't done all year, whether it's our younger guys or guys coming off the bench. We need everybody on board and tuned in and giving it their all to have a chance to win any of these games from this point on.
Grand Valley State 17-8 on the year, 14-7 in GLIAC play. And again, they close the regular season this Saturday night at 6 p.m. here in the Fieldhouse Arena against arch rival Ferris State. Coach, thanks for your time this week, and best of luck against Ferris on Saturday.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks for watching the Ric Wesley Show here on the Grand Valley Sports Network.